Either they could get like a positive letter in the parole board and like $100 or something, or they could go to the drug bank window, stick out their arm, and they would get a needle full of heroin as a reward. So I should mention that MKUltra was broken into 149 sub-projects.
Whoa.
So MKUltra was the umbrella term, and within MKUltra, there were 149 sub-projects that were kind of farmed out to, in many cases, independent researchers who might be working at a hospital or a prison or a university or something like that. One of the main people who is running these studies is a guy named Harris Isbell at the Lexington Narcotic Farm. This is where drug addicts could go to get treatment for their addiction. Prisoners could go there as well. And whenever Sidney Gottlieb found a drug that he was interested in, he would basically just give it to Harris Isbell, who could try it out on these prisoners to see how they reacted, and then Isbell would write reports back to Gottlieb. So he tried psilocybin when that came out, LSD, but also stuff like, heroin. One of the ironies as well about this experiment that I mentioned, Harris Isbell and giving these prisoners all these drugs. The prisoners are in this place. It's called the Narcotic Farm because they're supposed to be getting off drugs. They're supposed to be, curing them of their addiction. At the same time, they're giving them all these drugs to test them out. And then as a reward for participating in these trials, they had two options. Either they could get like a positive letter in the parole board and like $100 or something, or they could go to the drug bank window, stick out their arm, and they would get a needle full of heroin as a reward.
Oh
so
my God.
They were supposed to be getting off drugs, and yet you're incentivizing them to participate in these drug trials by giving them drugs.